of minutes before the start of our show. Just a couple of quick announcements to make. First, to the Darian Lake maintenance staff. Your utility boat has been left on the jump ramp after last night's construction. We have to have that moved before the start of our show. If someone is around from Maines that could take care of that, we'd really appreciate it. Second, a nice...
You and me, we should be dancing in the sea. You're calling me goodbye to your friend. I want to take you where the night never ends. I feel the need to sweep you off at your feet. You and me, we should be dancing in the
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Darian Lake and the summer of '87. For this afternoon's Sports Spectacular, Mr. Vance Holly.
Thanks, Ray. Thanks, one and all. And welcome to the Splash Radio Water Extravaganza, where you'll thrill to the artistic wizardry of the mastered water ski. Be enchanted by the fantastic free-fall flight of the high dive. See the breathtaking belief in a pair of water skier. And right now, from 35 feet in the air, our featured diver from Hollywood, Florida, Bart Nash. And power behind our show. The #1 name in tournament towboats. That name is, of course, Mastercraft. Our two main towboats now down to the far right side of the lake. Well, they'll now spin those towboats out on a dive. He goes soaring straight through the stratosphere. This is the California Kid, Doug Traxel. It's back to the Mastercraft sailboat. Our first boat in 20 feet in length is powered by 200 Yamaha horsepower. That's the Mastercraft ProStar 200. Now watch as only inches will soon separate the two drivers. Showboat 1, the ProStar 190, 351 cubic inches of engine power. The man in the helm of showboat #2 comes to us all the way from Wyowega, Wisconsin. This is Kip Klug. Showboat #1, your primary showboat driver for this afternoon show, with over 8 years of professional stuntboat driving experience from the motor capital of the world, Detroit, Michigan, Keith Fobian. The Mastercraft Yamaha boating team. The skiing for this afternoon's extravaganza is all ready to get underway. It starts out at our center performance platform with that California Kid, Doug Traxel. As Doug Traxel now attempts to ski all the way around the 19-foot Mastercraft ProStar. Fantastic! It's one more time over to the other side. All wound up and away he goes. Out to the right, around the front, over to the left, right, back to where he started. He just did it. You just saw it with 2 complete 360s around the towboat. Doug Traxel! Now out on the water they ride. Wyowega, Wisconsin's dynamic Kip Klug. And from Van Nuys, California, the lovely Dana DeVito. Together these two are our lead double Adagio team. You see Kip now wearing a chest harness, and that harness is there to allow the free movement of both arms to perform the lifts and maneuvers you saw on their first pass, and those they'll perform on their second pass through. Incorporated Ocasio teams have performed as far south as Brisbane, Australia, and all the way over into Haslock, West Germany. They now hide on the waters of Darian Lake, our lead double Ocasio team. For Kip Klug and Dana DeVito, our lead double Adagio team. Doug starts it off with one turn and slides into a second. He kicks out a third turn. Goes one more for 4. We're ended up with 5 360-degree spins. He takes 6 times the skill to go up and over. California kid, Doug Drexel. The attention stays to the center platform, but moves up to the 3-meter level as we again see our featured diver, Bart Nash. Bart now to perform the first of springboard maneuvers we'll see from him this afternoon. And watch the action in this dive, the 2.5. Down to a beautiful water at green dive, champion Bart Nash. We're going to allow Bart a moment to catch his breath as he sets up for his next dive. As at this time, we'll ask for your cooperation and your silence, please. As the next dive you're about to see is performed only by a handful of divers throughout the entire world. It's called the double spotter 3.5. And to briefly explain what that is, Bart goes out to the end of our 3-meter springboard and performs a double reverse somersault in the air, but lands back onto the diving board. He follows that with 3.5 forward somersaults down to the surface of the water. Needless to say, a very difficult as well as a very dangerous dive. The wind conditions right now make it even more so. So your silence, please, for Bart Nash to now perform a double spotter 3.5.
Go to the top!
Kip. Doug, are they all right? Is Bart all right? He's okay? Bart, I know. I'm sorry. I'll take care of it. You sure you're okay? You're going to try it again? A true champion, Bart Nash, will attempt that double spotter dive one more time. Who was it that interrupted him? Is that you in the hat? Did you guys see who it was, Susan Rich? Look, twice we asked for everybody's cooperation and their silence. This is a very dangerous dive. Bart could seriously get hurt landing back to that board. Now, sir, please, sit there and just shut your mouth.
Shut my mouth, I can't breathe.
You shut your mouth, you can't breathe? Well, breathe through your nose.
You breathe through your nose?
Of course I can breathe through my nose.
Good, shut your mouth.
Now, look, I'm telling you to sit there and be quiet. Because nobody's going to the top of this high dive tower right now anyway. Unless, of course, you think you might like to go up there.
I will, but I got a cold.
This big mouth just said he'd like to go to the top of our high dive tower, except he's got a cold. Oh, poor guy. Let me tell you what I think. I think you're scared.
You think I'm scared?
Yes, I think you're scared to go to the top of a 90-foot high dive tower.
Loudmouth jerk. You all think I'm scared?
You bet.
Yeah. Good, you're right.
That's what I thought. Nothing but a loudmouth chicken. Just sit down and shut up. Sorry about the interruption, everybody. We'll continue on with our show. Bart Nash, a double spotter, 3.5.
He's got a chicken turkey.
Hold it, Bart. Now look, this has gone more than far enough already. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to settle it right now. Keith, could you bring that Mastercraft over here for a minute, please? Right over here, center stage. Thanks. And you, big mouth, come here. Yes, you. You know, you've got an awful lot of big talk, and I want to see you back it up with some big action. And put that beer down. What? I said put that beer down. Now, give me that. Did you take care of this? Keith Bowman's going to take you out to that center platform so you can learn what the diving business is all about.
You know you're cute when you're angry.
Sure, I am tough. Step onto that boat. Yes, onto the boat. Be careful. Watch your step. I just waxed it this morning. Keith, just take him out to the center ladder, would you please?
This is Keith.
Yes, Keith Bovian, an internationally famous stunt boat driver. He's been in 2 major motion pictures as a stunt boat driver.
Really?
Yes. Buddy, you just better shut your mouth and cool your jets, because if you don't, I'm going to have a guard take you out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's your name there, big mouth? Well, what I want you to do is grab onto that ladder at the center platform and make your way up to the 3-meter level with Bart Nash. Well, hurry up and get out of the water. Oh, I'm just lucky you can swim. I'd be a whole lot luckier if you couldn't. Bart Ralph, the idiot that interrupted your dive.
Hey,
What?
how come he's wearing his sister's underwear?
He's not wearing his sister's underwear. What he's wearing is a very special protective diving suit.
Now, what?
Just take a look around up there. What's the matter?
I forgot something at my seat.
You forgot something at your seat? What did you forget?
I forgot to stay there.
Stay there. Now, Bart, now, I'm telling you, take it easy. I don't know. Would you just wait a minute? I mean, hold it right there. Excuse me. Well, what in the world are you doing up there? Round. Would you get back up onto that diving board? You want to know what any good diver does when he gets to a new springboard? Is he goes out to get the feel of the board. That's what I said. Get the feel of the board. Well, what's so funny, Ralph?
It feels like my wife.
Now, wait a minute. This is a family show. What I meant was just bounce up and down and go high. Up into the sky. Gain some altitude, you moron. Some fancy bouncing.
Oh, don't be
You can say that again. Would you bounce on the board? There, that's a little more like it. Good job. Ralph, did you get the feel of the diving board?
No.
No.
I missed the board jump to feel the lead. And you know what?
What?
I'm ready for some competition.
You're ready for some competition against one of the United States premier springboard diving champions?
No, I'm telling him.